Sweet
We have the
baby.
African dust storm that came out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
I should have known Justin was only playing with my emotions. He said he was gonna. He's been talking to me about he's starting to feel an itch again to play tabletop.
Well, hopefully he's able to
Get that itch.
get that itch scratched. Maybe get what's what I'm looking for? More free time, as opposed to just being able to use free time to get energy back for art, things like that. But yes, hello Twitch. How are you today? I hope.
Hey, Twitch, what's up?
I hope
Hi,
you're doing
Twitch.
well,
One of my friends does not wear underwear in his Instagram
okay.
All right.
videos,
Yeah.
and
And
I am glad.
Thanks for that.
yeah, on the edge of my seat over here.
Justin, I'm sorry for what it's about to happen today, but it's okay. What was I saying?
Oh,
We're gonna find the corpse. We're gonna find the desiccated corpse of a goblin.
No.
The piece of
Nothing
rebar
like that. Nothing like
through its
that.
head.
No, nothing like that. Nothing like that. Nothing like that. It's all good. No, we cannot hear you, Brett.
no, hack the
And we
beat.
like it that
Brett.
way.
Brett.
Come back.
We did a server mute because you're dead.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, we muted you until you are able to. Yes.
Brit?
There
You
you go.
there, Brit?
Brit.
Brit,
Brit.
he's gonna be so mad at me. We're starting.
Oh yeah, we
Well-
we were loving on you and saying how much we enjoyed your art, and you were probably just like, guys, stop. But yes, hello Twitch, hello, happy Tuesday. I hope you're doing well on this day. We are joined today by Ryan Santos. Ryan, how are you on this fine day?
Hello. I'm doing well. It's a real treat to be here. Thank you very much for having me.
No problem. Happy to. You're fine folk. Yeah. Can you,
Thank you.
plug your pluggables on the top.
Oh, the things that I plug. I am from a little podcast called Torchlit Tavern. You can plug us into any podcast catcher thing. We're on the Googles. We're the first thing that comes up. We got real good SEO. Torchlit Tavern.
Hell
Check
yeah.
us out.
Hell yeah.
We just dropped our 100th episode, dropped a 100 episode recap. Get caught up.
Cool.
Do your thing.
Hells yeah.
Hell yes.
Yeah. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff to do today. I'm very excited, friends. We are entering into what I like to call, well, what the campaign calls the quest for the sword, or the quest for the Zariel sword. And we also have to figure out just what the dang heck is going to happen now, because you guys have just lost a good buddy. And uh-oh. I like to hear myself as much as more than the next guy.
You do, Tim.
We like to laugh, don't we?
Yeah.
So, yeah. If Two Swords, my friend, if you would like to
Yep. I mean,
let us know what happened.
Oh man.
dear diary, I'm not so great. This hell place sucks. It sucks hard. Beef's dead. I hope his little spirit is somewhere nice. Don't really want to talk much. Still got a job to do. Bye.
Such a sad boy.
Oh,
Damn. Does he have the eyeliner back on again?
Thank you. Yes.
Oh my god.
The Pesha eyeliner and the sleeveless black hoodie with the hood up over his head.
Poor
But
Two
sleeveless,
Swords.
of course.
Just can't keep any friends around.
If he was better at keeping friends, he wouldn't lose them, is my opinion. Personally.
Agreed.
Dang, wow.
God.
So,
My sweet boy.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Pat.
Beef needed a protector.
Where were you?
I mean, if we want to get dark, I did because I had the fear condition. I did do whatever the dissonant whispers, which forced Haruman to walk away from two swords and towards me.
Yeah, I mean, it was basically he looked to the left and looked to the right, and Harmon made the choice to take out. So, you guys are there. We'll start a little bit past after you buried Beef and took a long rest in a crook of a craggy mountain. Karloff is driving. There's some tense silence. Lulu, as she said at the end of last session, is not too sure where she went wrong, but believes there's one of two places that can lead you to the sword. As you're driving along, going in the vague direction back the way you came, and towards where Lulu sort of thinks you need to go, you spy ahead of you. And I didn't tell Ryan and Brett this, but two what appear to be motorcycles pulled off to the side of the road. I should have told you guys you have motorcycles. Congrats.
Sweet.
Oh yeah.
But so you guys are kind of traveling not through like the sand like in the desert or on like shale style rock, but instead you're in an area that's kind of neat in that it's kind of like an old road with like various crumbling statues that you can't quite make out, but all of the statues are definitely what you would call corrupted. Ones where maybe in the past you would see in a temple being pious now appear a little more terrified and wailing and things like that. You've traveled back and forth a good amount of ways. You've run out of one total soul coin, and Karloff plopped in the next one as your demon grinder sort of ground down a little bit. But you realize too that you haven't really crossed the River Styx, and as you consult the map, you're a little confused by that, but up ahead of you, you see two creatures pulled off the side of the road, and they almost look like they are arguing. Ryan, what is one of the creatures that they see here?
Yes, my creature is a Kenku. He's a Kenku ranger. In my head, he looks more of like a shoebill stork, which if you know what that looks like, you should probably Google it. It looks like a murder muppet, really. But he's a little beat up and worse for wear. He's got a big bow hanging up across him. And, yeah.
Okay, and Brett, what about this other creature next to the murder muppet?
You're looking at a very haggard-looking half-orc in some armor, and he's just all fucked up, scars, part of his face. Who dat?
That was the wind whips through in such a loud way.
The wind in Avernus sounds like a smoke detector with full batteries.
That would
no
be
idea.
But yeah,
okay, yeah, I know.
big ol' honking like half orc, but he looks like real fucked up. Like he ain't doing so good on the looks department. And he's got something is magically wrong with him, but it's hard to tell. He's got like scars, but they're like glowing scars.
Ooh, I love that. Gnash, you unfortunately feel something that you haven't quite felt in some time as
What?
You are using your
Hey,
The romantic kind, Pat. Unless.
You look in front of you at these two people. Karloff is kind of slowed Big Babe down a little bit, and just to be wary, because it's Avernus. You never tell, and you feel the feeling that you felt way back when that led you to Baldur's Gate. And if you remember, it feels almost like the Shield of the Hidden Lord is with these people. You can't quite make out what's quite going on between the two folks you see. But as you kind of get closer, you can hear them bickering about being lost a little bit. And yeah, sorry, Justin. Sorry, Justin. I'm sorry. Sorry. I was losing. Wait. It happens. So, yeah. What do you guys do?
Okay. First and foremost, Tim, you said the words long rest. I'm going to make sure that I'm okay to push this long rest button.
Please do click.
Okay. I just want to make sure that that's what you meant by long rest. Mm-hmm. Just so I know that I could touch button. I'm going to. Okay, so Gnash is going to get the Hidden Lord tingles, and I'm going to see the two of them, and I'm going to pat at Two Swords and be like, didn't Tico have that like really like nasty shield that gives me the hives?
Yeah, he had like an imaginary friend that was also a shield.
Cool, because like I feel it over there.
You also have an imaginary friend that is a shield?
No, I feel Tico's imaginary friend in the shield over there.
Oh. Over yonder by them two scruffy ne'er-do-well looking types?
Yes. Them two.
Okay. Sure. Whatever.
Should we see?
I mean, sure. Let's go. Maybe we'll fight them and have to kill them.
What do you two do when you see this large kind of infernal war machine getting like kind of going
like
slow?
Giant metal fangs on the front. Like
yeah, you've
like,
been in Avernus for some
time. The chompy
time.
boy.
Yeah, you've seen chompy boys like this, especially
all the time.
Yeah, from going to the Wandering Emporium now and then, or running against other Avernian warlords. What do you two do?
I mean, are they approaching us in a menacing way, guys?
Again, chompy
It's
bits.
in fact actively chomping.
No,
All
I don't know.
If you're actively chomping,
I
mean, most of these things, when they go by, seem to be actively chomping. So.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna draw my sword just in preparation for I don't know what's coming our way here.
I'll go ahead and take Marianne off my shoulders and get ready for you.
And I'll shout, "Don't come any closer."
What do you say, Gnash? I didn't hear him. We should probably get closer.
I like wiggle my ears. He's like, "Oh, he said don't come closer," but I think they're a threat.
You asshole!
Are you guys a threat?
I think he has
Pans.
treats.
He has what?
Do we have
threat
treats?
over there?
Do we got treats? Let me look in the bag. We guess.
Leftover rations, sure.
My God, this jerky holds up well.
Did you say jerky? Like, is it rotten?
No.
Wave
What? Oh, all right. And I sheathe my sword. Let me get some of that. We come on over.
If they got jerky, why not?
So if we like kind of like reach them,
Yeah.
so Karloff squeal to a stop in a really cool way, like kind of doing kind of a drift a little bit, like
A little bit of dust flies, a couple of rocks
yeah.
like bounce and hit me in the face, and I'm like annoyed, but like that's pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah, you love it.
I see it and I just chuckle a little bit and like, that was rad.
Two Swords hops off, and so one sword in hand, jerky in the other. He starts walking toward, just
One sword.
not
one
looking
jerk.
mean, just like, hey y'all, what's your story?
I mean, Who are you? You need to announce yourself first. You just don't show up and ask people questions out in the middle of fucking nowhere.
And just offer us jerky. How do we know it's not poison?
We were having a discussion.
I mean, okay, y'all don't gotta eat it. I'd take a bite of it.
I mean, I will take some.
No, and I'll put out my hand, just like, all right, give me a piece. I'll tell you.
All right, I throw it. Should I roll a dex to see how good of a throw I do?
Oh, please do.
The 16.
Oh, that's so good. That's a great throw. I'm proud of you.
Do we have to roll to catch it?
Sure.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah. I rolled a 10.
Good guy, you guys will be so proud of us.
I rolled a 14 plus 4. Let's go.
Oh, wow.
I imagine it's also Dex.
Yeah, Ryan, your character is able to just catch it out of the air with your giant horror show beak. Brett, you're able. You have a. It's bouncing, and it hits you in the face, but you're able to kind of just catch it.
All right, yeah, I'll do the jumble and kind of like. All right, I got it.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll as I do that, I'll draw my other sword and like clink them together. But name's two swords. Call me two swords because fight with two swords. That up there's my good buddy Gnash. Don't forget the G. This is a silent G. Don't forget it.
Don't forget the G.
Is it
That's a
before the end or after the end?
It's
Don't forget
before.
the G.
It's before.
Always
Okay.
remember the G.
Now they're Karloff driving, and Bear
Hi.
with us too. Bear, you talk? No.
Nice.
It's me, Karloff.
So what's
Nice
y'all
to
story?
meet ya. I'm my name's Chum. You
Chum,
know,
I got a feeling I like your first name. I got a feeling I don't want to hear your last name.
yeah, you know, it's cool. You don't ever have to hear it. I'll never say it on the stream.
Brett, I'm playing with you. You can
I know we are friends, but I need to know what your last name
live
is.
your truth. Live your truth, Brett.
It will be revealed.
You know what? I didn't read the whole name. I didn't.
You just read Chum the Undying, and you were like, "That's cool,"
That's cool.
and missed the last name.
That's how you get up.
Yeah,
But I said that you were allowed to have a stupid backstory. So
Fantastic.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's Bowumba. All right, Chum the Undying Bowumba.
Oh, that just made me fucking lightheaded.
Oh god, it's so good.
Kim's
I
realization.
need some water.
I'm stupid.
I need some delicious Stoke cold brew.
And Ryan, what is your character's name?
Man, all right. My character's name. I am Lox. 2 X's. Get it right.
Sounds fishy.
You don't forget my main
Might be.
silent G. I won't forget that second X, brother.
Boom.
Solid.
Well, Lox and Chum the Undying, you guys were on a little bit of a quest. Chum kind of commissioned you, Lox, as you know all this, to find a way to get something that he's missing. And you heard that there's someone by a contraption called the Demon Zapper who knows the location of a great oracle. You're unable to find said oracle, but hey, he paid you to find a way to it, so finding the person at the Demon Zapper that can lead you to the oracle, that feels like a job well done, more or less.
Yeah, we're on our way. We're a little lost out here. Got a little turned around. You know how things are in the fucking general area. Like I thought we were heading west, and now we're heading east. I don't know. It's been a rough week, guys.
Do y'all happen to know where we are at the moment?
Yeah, you got a map,
Avernus.
perhaps.
We're in Avernus.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. Anything else? More specific, maybe.
We're just
Or did
we're
Beef
looking
have
for
him out
like
when he
a. Lulu, where are we going again?
And Chumbawamba and Lox, you see a flying golden elephant that's about the size of 6 basketballs. Yes, I think so. Maybe the size of a beer keg, I think, or
That's a pretty decent sized elephant, honestly.
yeah, it's kind of like this, right? Like this, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
She
Did
flies
you
up.
do that just to show off your arms?
I drank so many golden elephants of beer in college.
You see this little creature fly out, a celestial force of goodness and purity fly out, and says, "Hi, hello, great to meet you. I think maybe we're going the same direction. I feel like from my memories," and she kind of like looks down at the dirt, looks at the highway you guys are on, and looks around, and you can't really see much because again it's always overcast. There's a little bit of a lightning storm off to the north and everything, and from the map that you do have, Harmon's Hill, per the map, was right by the River Styx, but you've gone east to west over and over again, and you haven't seen the River Styx quite yet, which is a little strange. But Lulu thinks that you need to go somewhere to the southwest.
Point of order.
Yes.
On our map, the words that say Harmon's Hill have been crossed out, and in place, someone has written Beef's Bluff.
Beef's Bluff.
Somebody called Beef's Bluff and
I see what
got
this is
fucking
now.
murked.
Yeah, all right. If y'all want to roll with us, so full disclosure, because just in case maybe y'all be down for this or not, and if you're down for this, cool. Maybe we can work together. If not, and you don't like that, I don't know. Maybe we have to have a scrap. But we're down here. We're gonna kill Zariel. So.
All right.
The guy?
Cool. Yeah, you do that.
I will. I'm going to.
All right. Yeah, good luck, bud.
Thank you.
Is that going to be hard for them, or?
Oh, yeah. Blocks. Zariel is she's the, I don't know, boss of this place.
Okay.
I don't know if she has a royal courtlet title, but
She's the
boss.
warlord of Avernus,
okay, yeah.
the arch
okay.
devil, the commander of all of Asmodeus's forces,
Warlord.
at the front lines of the Blood War.
We'll put that title to the test.
Whispered and feared all throughout all of Avernus. The rocks shudder at her very name.
I look at the rocks.
Yeah, all of the Dwayne Johnsons are shuddering fear.
I've done killed warlords before.
That's true. You did kill. You guys killed the dragon.
So you guys are going west then, because that's where we were going. I mean, if you guys seem like nice guys, maybe we could do a little caravan. Head out that way together. Make sure we don't get ambushed. It tends to happen a little bit around here.
Well, why are you two going there? The flying elephant asks you.
Oh, good question, Lulu. Thanks.
I am looking for a certain magical item that was taken from me. I'm on a little bit of a personal journey, self-exploration sort of thing, trying to find myself, But this thing had basically, I'm just trying to find the guy who took it from me and kill him or something and get it back. If you guys want to help out with that, I got some scratch for you.
Is the person who took your thing a bad guy?
I mean, I consider him a bad guy because he stole from me. And like, you know, I don't have a lot of stuff. I mean, I do have. I mean, the things I have are pretty cool, but like, that was an important item. It was you know, clue on my quest. But maybe you've seen this guy. He's got is this big old minotaur looking dude. He had armor with like a crazy pattern on it. I don't know if you've seen him around, but looking for him.
No,
If you see a minotaur walking around, you know, that's my guy.
I don't think I've seen a minotaur yet.
Yeah, I'm just palling around with this guy here. He kind of hired me to help him out.
Yeah. Where he's
Cool.
my local guide, you know, highly rated, 5 stars.
I would like to do a thing, if I
Please.
may.
Please.
I would like to perform an insight check to determine if these fine folks are on the level.
I thought of that, but you're probably better at it than Two Swords.
We happen to be on the 9th
I feel
level.
like that's the understatement of the year.
I rolled a 19 insight check, and I just take a good big whiff through my nose.
Oh, you didn't want to do that.
Oh, it's hell. Like, I'm used to it now.
Yeah, it is dank down here.
It is the worst. I've been in hell since I got down here. But yeah, just like
It does suck, don't it?
I just take a 19 insight onto these gentle folks to see if they're on the level.
Got a
well,
big old whiff of Fremunda by Chanel.
Locks. What's your vibe? What vibe are you giving off?
It is true to my word. I'm here on a job. That's about it.
Hell yeah. Chum.
My vibe is one of sadness and a little bit of deceit. I didn't tell all of the things,
Classic.
but
But who does
Okay.
in Avernus? Am I right?
I'm
Right.
yeah. Not
I'm
malice
mad at
though.
that.
You're not detecting malice.
Yeah, I don't smell any malice or.
Yeah, I mean, probably one of the bigger feelings you would see and sense is the fact that they would even stop to talk to you would probably say that they're some sort of badasses. So to some extent, it's like, even if the fact that they're not fighting you, the fact that they're not trying to get anything out of you, it's sort of a like, all right, fuck it, let's go, let's be allies of convenience right now and watch each other warily. But definitely, you feel no rancid vibes coming off of these two. Do you do anything when Chum is pointing like over his shoulder and you see? Okay, actually, instead, as Chum is, he kind of like turns around to point off to which way they were, him and Lox were heading. You see strapped to his back the shield of the Hidden Lord, and then the two of you, Two Swords and Gnash, hear a grumbling, grating voice in your head. No, not these two assholes again. Oh, God. No, why do I keep running into you?
Oh, you got that talking shield.
Oh, this? Yeah.
Yeah.
I just found it last week. It's pretty cool, right?
He's a cranky fella.
You
Hey, where'd you find that?
you acquired it in either a game, you bought it, anything like that makes sense. You did not steal it from Tico. You have not met Tico.
Yeah. No, this was yeah, this thing the last camp I was at, there's a fellow who got awfully drunk, just loaded, and he passed out, and you know, I usually don't just take things from people, but this thing was talking to me, and I was like, I've never seen that before. So my old shield, I don't know, it got busted in half in the last fight I was in. So I was like, you know what? I need a new shield. Boink. This guy's not using it. He's passed out. New shield. Here we go.
Hell yeah.
Cool. May I do another thing?
Please.
May I try to catch a whiff of Tico's scent on the shield and/or Chum?
Yes, you can.
Do you want me to roll a perception to see if I perceive the smell?
Oh, please, certainly.
Okay. I was like, I could do that or a survival to track the smell. One of the two. That is a 23.
Nice. Weirdly, you don't smell Tico on it. You're not sure if the person that Chum took it from was Tico or the person that acquired it from Tico. The vibe that you kind of get from Gargalth and previously is that he wants people to pass the shield around as much as possible so he can escape and get out of it. He's noticeably more depressed than the last time you saw him, which has only been a couple of days, I guess. Ryan, can you give me a let me look at your skills to see what you're good at, make sure. Can you give me a survival check, please?
I can do that. If it would let me scroll all the way down. There it is. It's a 5 plus 5.
A 10.
Come for 10?
Okay, not terrible. You smell the faint scent of ozone, and you feel like it takes you a little bit longer to get the gist of it, but Lulu kind of consults with you, and you feel like you could probably lead this crew to what is colloquially called as the Demon Zapper.
Okay.
So you can lead the way if you like. Or if there's anything else you guys want to do.
What's it?
Demon Zapper.
To the Demon Zapper? Anyone? Anyone got anything they need to do before we go?
Has everyone
Maybe.
gone to the bathroom? I mean, we're stopped if you need to go to the
Yeah,
bathroom.
2 swords. Do you need to pee?
Yeah? Have a little snack before we go?
I always need to pee, man. I'm always holding it though.
Now's the time.
You know, it takes so long to doff the armor, but check this out, guys. I installed a flap over the ass.
Smart move.
It's going to be
incredibly
big.
convenient.
No, now I'm good. You can roll out.
All right, yeah. Well, I will lead you all to the Demon Zapper.
I hop on my Harley, Demon Harley.
Yeah, hop on my own.
Yeah. Oh, when we get back in the Bebe, I want to talk to Nash because I was like, oh, hey, Nash. While we were taking our drive, I was messing with some stuff that Beef had left, and you should probably take this thing. I'm gonna give you, and he hands you a staff of defense.
Okay.
I can't do nothing with this, but you might be able to.
I'm not
'Cause you have mage armor and shield, right? It basically has 10 charges of either mage armor or shield that you can cast with it. It's in
It has 10 charges, and it's 1 for mage armor or 2 for shield.
Okay. I could probably figure out how to make that work.
And if you use them all, it breaks.
Yeah.
So you gotta not use them all.
Oh, that'll be easy. Sometimes I want to hit.
I've got the 2 wands. I was like, I might tinker with these in Karloff, and maybe I can like tie them to my swords. And it's like, fuck, no, you're not. Like, fuck, no, you won't do it.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that, but maybe I can install them on Bear and give Bear turrets.
I mean, it's just some string and a prayer.
I just like tie them to the handle, so I'm holding the wand still in my hand, and the lightning
Karloff,
bolt out of the sword.
who is a short tiefling wearing a mask, is just rattling off how it's not just tying a stick to Bear, and is getting noticeably annoyed as she walks off and climbs inside Big Bebe, and is like, all right, well, let's go. Noticeably frustrated with these swords.
These idiots cannot see her vision.
All right. Well,
Okay, so you guys have your own motorcycles, and then we hop in our wagon, right? That's the logistics right now?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
So, oops, punched.
So we're heading on west.
Heading on west. So you guys are denizens of Avernus. You're able to avoid a few problem areas. You get going after about an hour or two. You're close enough. What's the energy of the way that you ride your motorcycle, Ryan? And what does the
The
motorcycle
energy.
look like? You can kind of feel free to play with it.
Hell yeah.
Oh boy, it's got a. As I cannot fly myself because I'm technically bound by the book and a kinku. The handlebars look like they've got like these cool, ridiculously long looking wings coming
Yes.
off of them.
Yes.
So it's like I'm flying, but I'm really not. And otherwise, it's just cool and black and sleek looking and just nice and silvery all around.
Okay.
Looks
Surprisingly,
real sweet. It's very much a hog with a long freaking
I love
tires
it.
in the front.
weirdly clean despite the environment. How about you, Chum?
I that you don't need to ask. I posted a link in chat to my bike. It's very long. It's so long. It's a long boy, and it's a battle bike, is what it is. And I'm not sure where you don't have to sit in the seat on it. You can kind of like patrol the bike, and that's kind of how mine works. Is I'm riding and patrolling back and forth along the length of the bike.
Okay, well, I'm gonna probably break that at some point, but I'm excited. I'm excited, but maybe the structural integrity is more than I know, and I'm excited to find out myself as the.
I would like to mention that there is in fact a sidecar to this bike.
Okay.
And the bow's just chilling in it.
Gotcha.
There you go. Got it.
All right, so with Locke's leading the way, you kind of enter into you see Locks give a signal, and all of you sort of slow down a little bit, and you pull off what appears to be a major road, an old ancient major road. You know, things are weird here, and you get to this area that at first you thought was fog, or mist, or gas, or something weird like that, right? Anything like that would be home here in Avernus. But as you kind of get closer, and you hear the of your cars going through, sort of, it's now quiet enough that it's just kind of like, you know, an old boat slowly going through the mist. You see, you're driving through a huge battlefield. You can't quite tell how recent it is, but all to your left and to your right, you just see the mangled, destroyed remnants of both a devil and demon army. Sometime in the past week or so, it looks like this was a major clashing zone. So I need each of you to firstly give me a stealth check with your car, which should be weird. Or I guess either Gnash or Two Swords can give it for Big Bebe, but I need both.
No, it's like Looney Tunes or the car, like the wheel axles, like
yeah,
like it's on tippy toes.
yeah, I love it.
Is there a separate modifier for the car roll? Do I get a plus 15 perhaps?
A plus 15 perhaps.
So
Yeah,
since
wait,
you're,
am I rolling or?
yeah, can you give me a roll? Since you can use either your stealth or the bike's stealth. It has a +4 dex and never.
Much better than me.
Those notoriously stealthy motorcycles.
You know, I'm gonna
though.
just to give us a little edge on that. I'm gonna go, if I may, Tim. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Pass Without Trace.
Ooh.
Ooh.
All right, tell me what that does.
Cast that on everybody. It's a veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection.
My dude.
For the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, has a +10 bonus to dexterity stealth checks and can't be tracked except by magical means.
Damn. So, thank you yet again. Just like with Brett's beef, thank you for solving problems that I don't have answers to, in ways that are narratively tight and sound and good. So yeah, you guys are going along. What did you roll? 2 swords?
So wait, do I add a +10 to it now?
Yes.
That is a +10.
I rolled a 12. So
Nice.
+10, 22. Yeah.
How about you, Chumba?
With a +10,
Chum.
I got. With a +10, I got 16.
Okay, yeah. I mean, so yeah, you're able to pick your way through yet again with Locks leading the way. You do see a little bit of various beasties, fiendish creatures, feasting on some of the remnants of what looked to be a huge bloated knoll. But you're able to pass by without a trace, without attracting any of the carrion or the remaining cleanup crew on the devil's side. You hear a little bit of shouting here and there, which maybe has aided you a little bit to get through here. Congratulations, guys! You got through your a travel challenge.
Random encounter avoided.
Encounter avoided. Thank you.
The max repel, baby.
All right, and now you've gone another couple hours. This is more of a flat terrain with the occasional old, crumpled ruin, I guess is probably the better way to describe it. A much more, I would never say serene, but it looks a lot less violent compared to everywhere else you've been, where everywhere else appears like the ground has been continuously ripped open and pushed together, pushing up hills and structures like this. This seems to be like, sure, craters here and there and explosions here and there and skeletons here and there, but comparatively it's a little bit smoother. And then off in the distance, you see... Well, I can read it. I'll just read it.
Just read it.
Let's read it. Ooh,
There you go.
even better. As you are consulting the map to making sure you're going the right way, all of you within the Big Bebe hear, the purest of souls lures fiends into the hellish trap. Zap! Zap! And the little map of yours...
Little slam poetry.
Oops. Glows for just a moment, and which is and now you know where the demon zapper is. Ryan, you cannot see it, and I apologize, but if you open the Twitch, there's no spoilers, but it's right here. You can see it. Boom, boom.
Oh shit.
So, radiant light cascades from a rusted metal monument shaped like the upraised mandibles of a giant beetle. Whoa. Outside of this area, about 200 feet away from you, and you'd assume about 200 feet away from this area, is like a group of three creatures. What the heck do you do? Lox, you see this first.
I'll go ahead and shout it out to my buddies and say, hey, we're not coming up on some folks here.
Like bad guy folks?
Likely.
Like your folks? Like your mom, pa?
No. Just be aware that we're coming up on some bad guys, very likely.
All right.
I refreshed my mage armor.
I got the wrecking ball ready.
Yeah, I'm just gonna draw a sword because that's my jam. I'm just like,
well, you longboard on your.
This is Chum is really into long stuff. He's got the long bike. He's got a long sword. That's just his jam. Things are long around him.
Hell yeah.
Very good. Very good.
You said it.
So we're rolling up toward these guys. I'm following your orders. Are we going to hit them? Are we going to keep going? We're going to try and sneak
hit
past
them. Run them over.
How would you say 3 dudes?
It looks like three dudes. You're pretty far away, and it's a classic hot Avernian bit of whoop 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 whoop.
So it's just 3 bipedal figures.
Looks like that. You're not sure.
That's all we know. I mean, keep going and just keep your head on a swivel.
Yeah,
if they don't, if they don't start none, we don't need to start none.
True.
All right. Sounds good. We're gonna try to avoid it again. Let's go around.
I mean, we'll just go like kind of around them a little bit. Like
sure.
not like crazy.
How long has it been? That pass without trace lasts for an hour.
It's been a little bit. It's been longer than an hour.
It's been like an hour and 5 minutes.
An hour and
That's so convenient.
No, it's been probably like 2 or 3 hours, give or take.
Cool.
Okay.
How do we get to drive on a soul coin?
It's like,
I mean, we got 3 off Haramon too. We had 3 to start, and we got 3 more. And didn't Raga Draga had 1 also?
I forget.
I think Raga Tracker was one because I
thought our total soul coin cash was like 7, but since we definitely used up 1, so
Yeah, I think you've used 2 now.
you used 2 now. Okay,
Oh, you've used
was that
one.
right?
I don't know if I made you use that first one or not. I'll be nice. You have 6 total now.
okay.
Got it.
Tim, you're so handsome when you're nice.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah. And funny.
Hey.
And you have the longest hair.
I do have the longest hair. As you kind of are going around them, you see that they seem to like stiffen up for a second, and one of them, you can't quite hear what they're saying, but you see one of them rush forward and try to kind of like get to the demon zapper before you, as the other people kind of try to stop them, and then you just hear this from this like what looks to be white radiant light in the middle of the mandibles of this demon zapper. You can't quite tell what the deal is, but when you see radiant light down here in Avernus, it feels different, and it just shoots a fucking laser beam at this creature and turns it into a comical pillar of dust, and the other two are like, ah!
It was like those 2 statues from Neverending Story.
I don't remember.
No?
I haven't watched that in so long.
Oh, there's like 2 big creepy like sphinx-like statues that shoot lasers out of their eyes.
Oh, yeah.
If anyone tries to walk through between them.
The Sphinx.
If you're not like pure of heart or something.
Okay.
It's been a while since I was traumatized by that movie.
Damn.
It is not like that, because they turn into charred stuff and then
They turn into
dissipate.
salt.
And yeah, they turn around and turn into salt and went away. So you guys are just gonna drive around and not deal with them, or what's your story here, friends?
I have a item question.
Please.
Because you talked me into having an item that might have a demon in it.
I would never do that.
Does Chum think that to himself, like, huh? Demon zapper, demon shield.
No, because there's a devil inside your shield.
Okay, all right, groovy gravy.
Yeah, and he whispers to you, "This is a delightful contraption. I must learn how to harness its power."
Like, yeah, bud, we all want to shoot lasers out of our eyes. Cool.
True.
All right, so we're gonna dodge the demons and let the demon zapper zap them.
Sounds good.
Okay, so yeah. You drive closer, 300 feet, 200 feet, 100 feet. As soon as you cross the 100 feet sort of zone, you see more clearly what is going on here. There seems to be a sphere of magical force emanating from about 50 feet off the ground. And inside is a vaguely equine shape. It's not moving. Seems to be in somewhat of a stasis. And that is what you see. Yeah, nothing happens as you cross 100 feet.
Vaguely
75 feet.
equine?
Y'all see that equine shape up there?
Can I roll perception to see if I can get a better look at it?
You certainly can.
Sweet. That is a 16 perception.
All right. It looks like, as you're looking at it, it's like, oh, someone put a fucking horse in some weird amber, like Jurassic World. Oh, no. This horse is shiny and has a horn. You think you see what looks like a unicorn to you.
Animal handling.
Animal handling.
We have to get it out of.
I love unicorns. They're like that because it's like they have a sword in their head. I love, they're so
not
cool.
surprising, actually, that makes a whole lot of sense.
Yeah. Hey,
Man.
unicorn.
If you got it, it would be 3 swords then, right?
Hey, whoa.
No, I mean the sword, but it still belongs to the unicorn. But yeah.
As a group, though, you guys could roll around as 3 swords.
Oh yeah, I like it. I want it. I want the unicorn, Nash.
Yeah, so you get closer, and there is just, giant rusted metal spikes. It's very, very over the top. And the sphere seems to be secured by these rusted chains, and a little bit of the structure kind of picking down into it, sort of holding it in place about 50 feet off the ground.
And this is the thing that zaps the demons.
This is the thing that zaps the demons.
Okay.
So it looks like a unicorn is being held in like a stasis bubble and zapping demons.
That's what it looks like.
Like a live unicorn? It's not like a statue or anything?
It appears to be alive. It's not moving, per what you can tell.
Are we like right on it? Are we like right there?
Yeah, you're like 30 feet away, give or take, from
All right.
the structure.
Do I know? Have I picked up on Two Swords' intent to free the unicorn from what appears to be a unicorn prison?
I feel like that's a Two Swords question, in my opinion.
Two Swords. Are you gonna say it out loud, or do I need to insight you?
I mean, if I felt close enough, I was going to attempt to speak to the unicorn. So I wasn't going to say like, I was going to talk and see if the unicorn was like, hey, you want to get out of there?
I want to get out of here.
Okay, but I'm trying to talk. Okay. Are you saying, what do you need? What's up, chum? What you need here? I was gonna talk to the unicorn, see if the unicorn need to be like set free, because that doesn't look like fun up there.
Yeah, but we're in hell. Like, do you want to let the unicorn out of its? Someone put it there.
I wonder if it's safer in
Yeah,
there.
probably someone bad.
Then maybe it's an evil unicorn.
It might be. We can always
for a reason.
I'm trying to find out. And like,
damn, we are in hell.
just because we're in hell don't mean we can't be civil.
Yeah, just asking it couldn't hurt.
Vaguely equine tops the list of untrustworthy shapes. Let me tell you.
Now that you're closer, it's extremely equine.
Extremely equine. It is clearly
horrifically equine.
Aggressively.
Aggressively
I mean,
equine.
It's
perfectly
perfectly
try and
equine.
talk to it.
Just the right amount of equine.
Mm-hmm. Not too equine.
He's got a goatee.
Yeah, it's hot. It's a hot unicorn. It looks great.
It's a
Beautiful.
It's like a horse Hemsworth.
It's like if you took J.C. Chazet and gave him a horn in his forehead.
Oh my god.
Good grief.
That's such
All right.
He'd get a lot more hosting jobs with that.
Am I close enough to address the unicorn?
You certainly are.
Hey, unicorn. Hey, how come they don't call you guys unihorns?
Are you casting vicious mockery or what? Yeah, nothing seems to happen.
Doesn't even respond. He's just floating there.
No acknowledgement.
Yeah.
Think he's ignoring you, bud.
I
he
mean,
might just be.
maybe he's in like a magic stasis coma bubble, and I don't even know what half those words mean.
Maybe try throwing a rock at it.
That doesn't seem like nice. I want to be its friend.
I mean, a small rock. A pebble.
Yeah, maybe it's one of those like he's just balanced in there, and if you threw a rock at him, then it would knock him out.
All right, you do it.
I don't want to do that. I'm just giving you a suggestion. I would not do this.
We are here for you. We're trying to make three swords happen.
And Tim, can I tell if like this radiant sphere around him is just like light or has physical presence to it? Or that's what I'm trying to get a solid.
Yeah. It seems to be somewhat. It's. I guess my brain is not always sure what. It's magic, right? So
I was like, it's very magical in nature.
yeah, it's
That's what you.
it's it's not solid.
I'm gonna
but
try
it's
to
not
throw a little
light.
pebble.
Yeah, throw a pebble.
But I'm not gonna throw it at the unicorn. I'm gonna try and throw it so it would pass through the magical bubble.
Okay.
Or hit it, but not hit him. So because I want to see if it like it plinks off of it or not.
Okay,
Or
give
just
me-
So you're testing the force field nature.
Gotcha.
Yes,
You got to hit that window if you want to wake her up.
just a
Yeah,
light
exactly.
touch, a light jump shot touch.
All
Just
right.
a little.
Give me a dex check or
Right.
something, or athletics or acrobatics or something.
I would love to do athletics.
I
Just,
probably shouldn't have said that. All right, do it.
Hey, Sean, are you okay over there?
that's a 21.
Okay, great. So instead of going for a more accurate shot, you figure the harder I throw it, the more straight it will go, and that proves true. And yeah, it's going. It looks like it would go sort of where the orb around our horse friend is, and pass sort of through the side, and then yes, it hits the orb with a noticeable, and then drops the ground. Nothing happens. It seems to be fine.
So it passes through.
No, it hits it. It
hits it. Sorry.
bounces off.
Bounces off. Okay.
Mhm.
Does the unicorn react to that at all?
It does not.
Listen, I don't. This feels bad.
But look, man, look. It's a unicorn in a magic bubble in hell. Like,
He's doing a community service. He's zapping the demons. What
and
more do
obviously
you
has
want?
some significant. I want to ride the unicorn as my steed.
Think about how many demons there would be around here if he wasn't zapping them. We haven't encountered very many demons. It feels he's in the thing.
Yeah, but then he'd be with us
He has
to
a
zap
good
the
point.
demons wherever we are.
You see behind
Also, a good
you,
point.
many feet away, the remaining two demons, which you can see now, they sort of are goat-like with horns and boils and other disgusting bits of pus and decay on their person, and they're kind of like stepping their foot a little bit closer, like tapping their hooves to see if it's okay. They pick up a rock and throw it, and then one of them takes one step too close, and you sort of see the orb light up again and just zap the second demon. When this happens, you sort of see that the unicorn seems to react as if in pain when it happens, and now there's only one demon behind you.
Mhm. See, we can have that with us wherever we go. That was cool. That was cool as heck.
Yeah,
And did you see that? The unicorn looked like it didn't. He didn't like it, or he or she. Don't want to assume that he or she. The unicorn. They look like they didn't like it.
yeah, but it was cool as heck. It's the unicorn is cooler than us. I guarantee you that unicorn is not following us where we're going if you let it
I mean,
out.
I have animal.
He's got
friendship.
cooler plans.
I have animal friendship.
I can cast a spell.
Lox, at this time you're starting to kind of puzzle out what the information you are able to gather, since there's no one really here other than the unicorn. You are told that someone here can lead you to the oracle. If you want to give me a history check or something along those lines.
Sure, yeah. Not my best, but let's give it a shot. That is a 9.
Cool.
History.
Not great. Tell me, what in your mind, what is Lox's method throughout Avernus? Does he Is he a loner? Does he have a few pals on the inside? How would he go about getting info?
He's typically a loner, travels alone for the most part, but he goes around and gets his jobs. He knows contacts here and there. I mean, he has worked with people before, as he's working with people now, so he's got some people here and there that he's aware of.
Okay. Yeah. So you were told by one of your contacts that something here is should have the information you seek.
All right. Yeah, it's actually full on in my background as well. So
Hell yeah.
I am an urban bounty hunter. All right. Well, we should definitely head inside and maybe talk to somebody, and maybe they can answer some questions about your unicorn friend up there.
As you look around, you don't quite see anything that you would call or describe as inside. It seems like maybe a monument or an obelisk or something of that nature. You don't even need to do a check. You just kind of look around. You don't really see anything that you would refer to as a structure.
I mean,
Perhaps a secret door of some kind.
Yeah, investigation check for secret door,
Please do.
or secret door, or runes of some sort that might be an activation. And that's that was good. That was bad because I have a -1. 18.
Well, it's still a great.
Good.
A great role. I'm proud of you, chum. You don't quite see anything. You don't really even. It's not. You wouldn't even think it's big enough to have what would be described as secret rooms. When you look, it's maybe like probably only 4.5 feet wide, but it's just a huge, oddly shaped rusted structure.
But someone's supposed to be here.
Someone's supposed to be here. Isn't that weird?
You say that in character?
Yeah.
Maybe it's the unicorn that's supposed to be here.
And then
Chum,
I want to set the unicorn free.
Are you Chum? Are you getting mad at the person you paid good money to find this lead?
Chum is actively upset at Two Swords right now, but I feel like my vaguely evil talking shield is like whispering to me at the same time, like maybe you should knock, see if anyone's home. And I'm like, I don't know if I can. No. But, I don't know about the unicorn, but someone's supposed to be here. Maybe not. Maybe knock on it. I don't know. Maybe knock. Maybe see even just. And then I'll do it. I'll walk up and I'll think because influence.
Okay. Nothing happens.
All right, no one's here.
Gnash, what do you think about the unicorn, brother? Should we get it free?
That's a good question. I'm gonna look around, and
I feel like it's a pretty good bet. It's not up there of its own accord.
can I see what's powering this thing? Like, is there a? I don't know what I'm.
No, man.
for.
I mean, the thing is, it's pretty straight. It's a pretty straightforward situation in that it's pretty weird. Yeah, it's just imagine a giant beetle horn-like situation that seems to have imprisoned a unicorn. What's powering it? Magic. What is compelling it there? Not too sure. It would take a wizard or something of great power. It would take 35 beefs, 6 years on the type.
Roll investigation to see if there's anything that looks like like the 2 points that are I don't know, that if said something that looks like if it got hit with a long sharp object, it would break.
You don't even need to roll. You know that you could probably, with enough work, break some of this stuff. It's not like as you look around on the ground, there is a little bit of flaky, rusty metal on the ground, maybe suggesting that it's not quite as not quite as sturdy as it once was.
Okay. I'm team break the unicorn free, so I'm gonna conjure my halberd, and I'm gonna kick on my ring of jumping, and I am just going to be like, all right, well, let's break it. And I'm going to jump as high as I can in the air and then do a flip and then dive bomb one of the little structure thingies.
Okay.
With it to bust it up a little bit.
All right. Roll an attack, please.
I will do this thing. That is a dirty 20 to attack.
All right. You hit. How much damage do you do?
It do 14 falling halberd damage.
Okay. Yeah, you noticeably take out a chunk of the support. It seems to be a little more weak than it once was, and the whole structure sort of rattles.
Does the unicorn respond?
It does not.
2 swords. Once 2. Also, get in on that action.
Yeah, make it on that action. It's fun.
It's an 18.
Hit it. How much damage you do?
I can only imagine the AC is like 5.
It's 14.
I do 10.
Okay,
I mean, could I go 2 more times?
please do.
I can't do math. 25.
That hits.
Cool. Wasn't sure. Literally another 10.
Okay.
And 12.
Okay, that does not hit.
It's right there.
You hit, but you don't. It's not a strikes true. It's not doing enough damage. Yeah. So the structure is shaking a little bit. It seems quite sturdy-ish, but not sturdy enough that you think you could probably, if you kept on hacking at it, do it down. Lox, what do you do? I know that Chum seems to be upset by this.
Get in on this, brother.
Chum is very upset about this. What is it okay? I mean, do we? It's the only thing around. I don't know what else you want us to do.
I mean, listen, I'm not gonna ride off alone on the motorcycle. If you want to get the unicorn out and you die, I'm not covering the funeral costs. That's where we're at right now.
Our information says that somebody here will talk to us. The unicorn is the only living thing here.
This can be like a bonding.
Let's break it out.
Is it?
It's a team builder.
We'll all take a turn and we'll do it together.
Maybe it was one of those 3 demons.
And if the unicorn tries to kill us, we'll kill it together. And if it becomes our friend, it'll become our friend together.
He zaps, but one of us might get zapped.
I mean, I've been zapped before. It's not that bad.
You don't want to get zapped by this.
How much damage can you zap?
So yeah, I imagine that like maybe Chum is backing away a little bit.
Yeah, Chum's a good couple feet back at this point.
Lox, do you shoot out with your bow with it, or you do?
Yeah, screw it. I'll shoot at it a couple times. Why not?
Yeah, give it a go.
That is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
And another 19 to hit.
That also hits.
Cool. Rowdy.
Guys, just in hell looking for a fight.
Well, I mean,
Sometimes
what do we got to lose?
This is obviously
that is 7 and 8 damage.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. You're able to like break specific chains that seem to be holding certain parts together, and then it makes a loud, audible groan. You know, a metal groan.
Once the fist bump locks. Yeah, good swing.
Hell yeah, and I definitely dap him up back.
Chum, you feel a tap on your shoulder.
What the fuck? All right, turn around and I point the long sword. I'm like, what the hell?
A creature who is big pushes away your sword, and in a sort of ringing magical voice says, "What is it that you are doing?" And what you see before you is a large, brown, earthy, I guess you would say, elemental, skinned, I guess you maybe more feminine features, but probably, I don't know, 12 feet tall, it's hard for you to say how tall she is due to the fact that the bottom part of her body is just whirling sand. She grasps a giant warhammer, and she's tapping you with a huge, craggy sort of arm. Can you give me either and what? Let me look at your thing to see what you're good at.
Nothing. I'm gonna actually. I might be really good at this one because I got that charismas.
Ooh. Give me an Arcana check. You're trained in that. I think that's cool.
That was really bad. That's a 6.
Okay, I don't even know what you think is there. It looks like a floating half person with sort of elemental features.
Do we see this yet or no? Did I roll perception?
I mean, it's not hiding, but it's sort of like on Chum first to react, I guess you'd say. What is it you're doing?
Meanwhile, in the background, we're all just like
kicking it,
and like high five. I mean, like, good job, man, good hit.
I say, hi, nice to meet you. Obviously, you're not a demon, or you'd be zapped. What I'm doing is I'm trying to stop these idiots from messing with the sculpture here. It's a public work of art, all right? Like, you can't go around breaking things.
I just want to pull it down, Chum.
And as you hear Chum, all of you see this.
And I say, do you have any ideas on how we can stop this? I'll help. You seem like you're here to shut it down.
Chum's getting in the scrap.
I'm gonna prep. I'm gonna prep Booming Blade in case it gets ugly, but I'm trying to convince them that I'm on their side.
Okay. You behind the three of you, a bit of stone sprouts up from the ground, cutting you off from the demon zapper, and the creature screams, "Stop attacking the tower! I, Ralzala, am here to defend the demon zapper. Stop it! Stop it!"
Oh, so there's now a wall of stone between us and the tower that we were hacking on.
Yes, and
we have clear sight to the Dow.
Yes, and
I said, "Look, a talking person. This is the person."
Oh, hey!
Give me one reason why I should not crush each of your heads like an overripe melon.
Gallagher.
Because it would hurt a lot.
Well, we were just looking for somebody here to talk to, and the only thing here was the unicorn. So we were trying to get its attention.
And it looked like it was being held against its volition, which I'm not down with.
Of course, it is a tool of Zariel. May she her reign supreme.
That was a bad name to say.
You work for Zariel?
And she stops for a moment and she looks down to the right, looks down to the left. Yes.
I want to glare at two swords.
What kind of glare?
Sensual glare.
I'm going to look over at my employer and notice his very intense glare. That fierce gaze he's given there to the camera. Wow. And I'm not sure where to go on this decision. While he is my employer, I've come to like these guys, and I kind of want to set the unicorn free.
Right, and you're almost past what you've kind of done your job, especially now that there's another person here. Any way that you can shake this, you've been paid in advance. You've done your job. No one, if he left a bad review for you on Bounty Hunter Yelp, you'd be able to bring up a claim against it and get it thrown out.
I would agree.
I'm sure I could talk Two Swords and Gnash into spamming the comments to mark that down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We could downvote that. This review was not helpful.
Yeah. Unlike some reviewers that have an unrefined palate, Lox was a great.
So I just think it's funny that
I'll kind of narrow his eyes and be like, finish your conversation.
So, yeah, I mean, you got a big hammer there. We don't got it. We don't. I mean, look, you stopped them. They're not breaking the thing anymore. Mission accomplished.
She floats over, kind of to, flies up over the wall she created and touched it. It's like, you hurt the tower. Each of you three, put out your hands.
You give us something?
Will you give us a gift?
No, I'm going to smack you each one time with my maul. And she has it ready. Like, go on. You must be punished.
I'm not against this, I don't think.
This is a small price to pay for attacking the demon zapper. Why did you come here? No one wants to free this unicorn.
He wants to free the unicorn.
Shut up!
I want Jump. And you have something you want to talk to the person who was here. I feel like you should have that conversation. Like, because you might not get a chance again, if you know what I'm saying.
Yes, most people don't come here. And then she hefts her maul closer, and her eyes sort of burn with a magma-like glow. Well, others have come here with devious intents. Do you perhaps work for Bell?
No, I work for Two Swords.
Who is Two Swords?
I'm Two Swords.
Oh, I'm confused. You, orc, what do you say?
He is a half orc. That is rude.
Shut up!
I explain the hunt for the missing gear again. I don't want to tell the whole story again, but we're looking for this guy with the armor. We're looking for my magic amulet.
Do you say that you're looking for the oracle?
We're looking for the oracle. That's right. I forgot the oracle. Yes.
Her demeanor changes slightly. What do you want with the oracle?
I cannot remember what we want with the oracle. For fuck's sake.
Doesn't she lead you to the thing?
Yeah, she'll lead you to the.
Yes,
the
that's right.
Yeah.
The oracle knows where my MacGuffin is.
Yeah, it's always a tough thing when you're introducing new characters. Like, all right, your character knows more, so here's the little bit of scattered information that I'm shotgunning your way. But...
And I spent like 3 days like cramming because I've never played either of the classes I'm playing, and I'm like, I don't know what this is. All right, yes.
So they kind of calm down a little bit. It says, oh, why did you not say so? I still need to whack each of you one time, though. Only fair. You whacked my demon zapper. I should be allowed to whack you each one time. That's it, just once. I think that's fair. That's fair.
As a bounty hunter, I also think that's fair.
Okay.
Guys, it's a literal wrist slap.
Not with a hammer, it ain't.
So she flies over to you and does a big slap on you.
Put my hands out. I accept that slap.
Does you take 20 bludgeoning damage.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
All right. Well then.
Wait. Did Chum get the information he needed?
No.
Well, hold on. Yeah, wait. No. Hold on a minute.
She gets ready to go fly over to Gnash. Like, I have the information, but we have to be square first, right?
No, not right.
What?
Give us the info and then smack the hands. I don't know you.
Hey, I already took my smack. You better take a smack.
Yeah, look, that was a deposit. This is a down payment.
Okay, that's fair. Let's just sit. And then she kind of flies down and lounges. She conjures up a kind of a hammock or something like that out of the earth, and sits on it and gets comfy in like a giant sand-like throne, and looks at all of you and says, and puts her maul down. Like, I love a good smack. I haven't had a good smack for a while. And then she points at the remaining demon, being like, what do I do? What do I do? You see, creatures oftentimes don't get too close to me, and I get bored. But you say that you hate Zariel, and she looks right at you, Two Swords.
I don't love her.
Good! Neither do I. In fact, I hate her. But she...
Oh, me
How
too.
convenient.
I hate her. I can't stand her. I'm going to kill her. Between you and me.
Delicious. This is the best. I when I read my paper today, I knew something great was going to happen, and wow,
My horoscope just said that.
Some good news will fall up on your lap. And I said, Rosala, I don't believe in hope anymore. You see, I regret entering into working with Zariel. Oh, I regret it, but I'm a fool and signed a contract. I believe if you help me break my contract to Zariel, then I can lead you to this Minotaur MacGuffin haver.
We've entered the contract negotiations part of the quest.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell
We've
yeah.
entered into the dueling MacGuffin favor zone. She kind of just describes that she was young and reckless many hundreds of years ago and wanted to get the edge up on a rival Dao, a rival elemental creature of the earthen plane. When she got revenge, Zariel cashed in said check and brought her to Avernus. She explains that she's had a long time to regret this little bit of mistake, one moment of being a fool, and now she lives here, unable, even if she wanted to, unable to lead you to the MacGuffin zone because she is bound by a devilry. She believes that there is a divine solution to her problem, she tells you. She can't go to the Oracle, but she believes the Oracle not just has... The Oracle has so many MacGuffins for you right now. It's like half off MacGuffin City.
I keep thinking you're saying McMuffins, and I'm just like, damn, I want one of those so bad.
She might have one of those too. She tells you that there is an old oracle named Red Ruth somewhere near the bone brambles. Locks, you've heard told of this area, but you don't know where it is. You don't have a map to where it is. You don't have any idea of how to get there. You've been at various bars throughout Avernus and in shady back rooms, trading secrets. You've heard of Red Ruth. You just don't know where she is. You could scour Avernus for your entire life and never find her. Unfortunately, that's for two reasons. One, it's Avernus. Things move, so there's no way to literally explore everywhere in an efficient way. And two, she seems to be hidden in a maze-like thicket. The Brambles is a specific name for a reason. And then Ralazala says, if you go to the Red Ruth, discuss with her how to break my contract, then I will lead you to where you seek. But and she does clarify that maybe Red Ruth maybe knows how to get to your MacGuffin, but that she definitely does. In fact, she has a letter. She can give you a letter of introduction to one of Zariel's rivals. She doesn't say who. She's pretty upfront. She says, "It's Avernus, right? We know how it works. You have something I want. I have something you want. We have leverage. I can't leave here. I can't help you. So if you help me, I will help you. I'm incapable of helping you until then."
Oh, well, I mean, that sounds fair. You're imprisoned, the unicorn's imprisoned. Two Swords, you're into helping the imprisoned, right?
Yeah, can we get the unicorn free if we help you?
Yes.
Okay.
Really? Just like that?
Deal. Hell yeah.
All right, well, hold on. Why don't we say you hold on to the smacks until we come back?
Okay.
And then maybe we can renegotiate it. I don't know. You just hold on to them.
Do you have a map? I mean, it's
we do have a map,
difficult
actually.
to describe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pull out the map.
Do you guys let Chum touch the map? It's a fun little bit of
Yeah, maybe I don't pull out the map. I forgot because Beef pulled out the map before, but.
Yeah. It's just we're having a little bit of fun. I'm just dogging on you, brother. All right,
We produced the map.
All right.
I was totally...
The map appears.
a few seconds away from sword. Introducing
you
the
guys
Dow
have
to
avoided-
Archibald and Aloysius.
Yeah, I wanted to have Ryan show off some of his murder powers, but you guys have done pretty good avoiding all of them. Which
There's
to come
a
back.
reason why his name's Chum the Undying.
okay, yeah. So she marks on your map somewhere further to the southwest the area called Bone Brambles, and she says, "Go there. I will wait. I have nowhere else to be." Get it? I cannot leave. And then she just sinks into the ground.
You know, I wouldn't have guessed that the Bone Brambles was the area of the map that looked like a bramble full of bones. I will be honest. That's a surprise.
That does make sense. Also, this is technically another contract, so you kind of owe me more money now.
All right, we'll negotiate it later. This is
Fantastic.
this is a post-paid edition. We don't know. There may be others. Let's not lock ourselves down to a firm number right now.
I like it. Let's keep going.
It's a business relationship. All right. For ease of whatever, you travel. Weird things pass by you. What are some weird hell things you guys see as you drive by?
Just a field of clowns.
A field of clowns just standing there staring at you as you drive through.
God.
Yeah.
What are some
Like-
other things you see in Avernus?
There's a big cliff of just asses from top to bottom, and there's guys. There's a guy on like a tricycle that's riding around, and it's just slapping each ass as it goes by.
Yes, there is it's Ass Hill, and there are all the bad ass prisoners that have to get their little butt smacked in hell for being naughty. Get a little smacked
Just beyond the field of clowns.
For an eternity.
for an eternity. And again, like we said, hell's bad.
Then there's like a human centipede.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just sitting out there, unmonitored.
Justin
As we
said
drive
he said hell, Ryan, not heaven.
Ah,
What a dream.
apologies.
The tricycle ass smacker, that is heaven. We can all agree to that.
Now is the rider the heaven or being on the hill heaven?
I guess it depends on your flavor, I guess.
That's
Yeah.
so true. Yeah. The two genders, as they say.
Brett's gonna kill me. There's a field of cookies, but they're all chocolate chip, the most overrated flavor. of
What the
cookie.
fuck is wrong with you? I don't want to editorialize, but I don't want that as part of our thing. But I asked, and I don't want to stifle your creative vision.
See, there's a field of really good chocolate chip cookies, but there's no milk to be seen.
Yeah, and it seems like you're getting closer to them, but they keep going back, and then you're able to get to one, and it's oatmeal raisin. Thank you for the help, Justin and chat.
we pass by an auditorium and it's full of socially awkward people who can't talk to each other, but there's no way out until they do.
Yeah,
Damn.
and they're doing a social mixer, like go around the room and find someone who's lived in 4 states.
As I hear that announced, I get that secondhand just like cringe, and we just keep riding past.
Do you know what we would probably pass by in hell? We would probably pass by straight TikTok
Oh, no.
trying to do the dance challenges, but they're always off beat. And it's just on perpetual loop of them like just like way off. They're like doing the dance to the words, not to the beat.
I don't see the
They're not
problem.
really hitting the moves, and it keeps playing.
So you pass all these devilish, fiendish traps, and some may they be honeypots, some may they be warnings of future things. Just as you get closer, you see in front of you a maze of warped trees and bone-like vines stretches out before you. Calcified corpses merge with the trees, covered in fungal pods that feed on the blood oozing through the undergrowth. Here and there, narrow paths wind deeper into the woods. You obviously can't drive your whips any closer, but yeah, and then your map lets out. Your future is written in blood. She'll open your veins to paint the story hidden in your heart.
The map said that?
The map says that. The map talks.
The map's really like dramatic.
Yeah, that was really ominous from the map.
It's kind of dark from the map.
I thought he had like a Don Knotts voice before.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it was.
It's been a while.
This very lamenting
No!
and sad.
Oh, yeah. Your future is written in blood. She'll open your veins to paint the story hidden in your heart. That's right.
Thank you.
All right, so you get out of the cars, and yeah, you see in front of you, actually,
This map is too busy listening to As I Lay Crying. And what is that other band? Chiodos was that band? Is that what they're called?
Yeah, those Cheetos.
I've moved you guys to the Bone Brambles. I do not believe
shit.
you should be able to see anything.
It's all darkness.
Perfect. All right, in front of you is a vast sort of forest of twisting roots and moaning, bleeding creatures. How do you want to attack this?
Oh, we're supposed to attack it?
Well, you know,
Nice.
figuratively.
I mean, it could be it's the brambles, right? So we all got. I got a long sword. 2 swords got 2 swords. We could just hack our way through. Is there a path?
Yeah.
I mean, I've got more. I mean, I've got my babies, but I've got Beef's Moon Touch Longsword. I've got the broadsword from Haruman, and all in the bag of holding.
Yeah, as you are kind of like hacking away, you do see a little bit. Yeah, there's definitely some paths.
All right. Well, are you guys on?
Let's make our way into the woods.
Can everyone make a survival check, please?
Yeah.
Easy peasy. My specialty.
Oh no!
Nash got a 15.
Nice.
I got a +2.
13.
So that's a 4.
Okay. Yeah, so you make your way through these kind of like extremely dense, overgrown paths that wind in and out, and then you double back, realizing that you come to a dead end, and then you turn through another path that you went, and you reach another dead end. You have gone here. Oops. What the fuck? Oh, I haven't moved in your tokens here. That's right. Grabbing your tokens to do beep boop boop. It's not super important, but it's kind of fun.
It's still supposed to be all black.
Beep,
for us,
boop,
right?
boop.
Yep.
I'm walking on air.
I'm glad
Damn.
we get to use the map again.
I looked at the stream and just saw the picture of Beef.
Oh, the beef, the beaster.
Yeah.
Damn, he was so hot.
Yeah, I know it sucks.
I know. We introduced the art. Thank you, Justin. It was beautiful.
Yeah, he was. Damn.
Gone too soon.
He was a handsome boy.
Yeah, he was well cooked.
So do you? I don't understand how this works. I know what
The map
happens.
is still black.
I know.
Tim.
Stop yelling at me, please. I always do it wrong whenever. Brett, I'm not even sure if you're ever going to be able to see, and that's on me.
Oh shit! Do we all have dark vision?
I got some dark
yeah.
vision.
I don't.
60 feet.
That's always so funny. He's always the one person that doesn't have dark vision. They're like,
I mean, I can take
can it
out Beef's Moon Touch Blade. It casts radiant light in a 15-foot radius.
Does
I don't think you can use that until you name it.
You put him on the spot. Pat thinks for weeks about these names. Before you
Luna. That's never been done before, right?
Certainly not.
The lunar sword. That's not a thing on another podcast.
are we going to get sued?
No, it's Magic Tavern. We're chill.
The moon knife.
All right, can you see now?
No.
No, Tim.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what's happening.
Should I refresh it?
Well, neither do we.
Yeah. Oh, let me turn this off. Boop.
All right, I'm gonna refresh it.
Refrescos.
What's happening? You see it?
Nothing is more fun than tech support.
I don't know how to fix it. So
Oh, it is like raining outside.
It's cool.
All right, I'm just gonna describe it. You get lost. That's all it is. It's a maze.
That's
Hell
how
yeah.
I feel right now.
I'm lost.
So this is accurate.
Yeah. We haven't used a map in so long. So what are you gonna do?
All right.
I thought you guys were coded in to be able to see and shit. Why does this keep happening to me? I'm a good person.
Right.
Karma.
I don't think I'm a good. Maybe.
Are we on the right layer? Because there's like so many different things. Like, are we on the right layer? Are we
Usually what
are we
happens.
selected?
Yeah. Usually what happens is I don't. I wonder if it reset because I'm using a different browser or something. I don't know.
Maybe. Welcome to the Thunder. Holy shit.
Holy shit. Anyway, okay, so
Damn.
yeah, you get lost, and you
Okay.
find yourself pushed up against what seems to be almost worked stone, but it's definitely a dead end. And now I'm gonna roll a d4 to see what happens, if I can find a d4.
Okay. I'm gonna be very close to two swords this whole time.
Got it, boys.
Yep, and you're all that I got.
All right, so you enter this area that is just a complete dead end, and you see the corpse of a dead drow that is resting at the end of this path. Her flesh is impaled by hungry vines, and her face is twisted in an expression of horror. There, what do you do? What do you fucking do?
Like the vines ate her?
Something.
Is that the implication here?
Something.
Ew.
Is it confirmed that it's like dark?
Yeah, because it's all like overrun with other vines and shit like that.
Okay. Well, if two swords can't see, I will just explain in plain words what.
I mean, I can. I'll sheathe Aloysius and pull out. I'll call her Lalin. Lalin. It means moon in another language. And shine a 15-foot lot radius.
There you go.
Yeah.
Then you see the horror in front of
Lalin. Oh, that's nasty. And I put it away.
Oh, crap. Why did I do that?
As you see, the dead adventurer has some sort of bag on them.
Ooh. Ryan, you want to go check that out?
Locks.
Locks.
Yes, I can do that. I would like to go and I would like to move up and check it for traps.
Okay, yeah, give me a roll.
What am I adding to that?
Oh, I should have healed you a little bit before we.
Maybe, but it's all good.
Sure, it's fine.
I'm sure,
sure it'll
fine.
be
Tim
great.
will just kill one of us again.
What'd you get?
That's an 11.
Okay, yeah, you don't see anything. Yeah, there's just seems to be a bag strapped to their side.
Yeah, look through it. Anything? Anything cool?
It seems magical. Okay, yeah, I don't know what happens. Okay, this is funny. So,
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Great.
I'm working on a table called, I don't have a name for it yet, but it's basically how to justify having guests on and what happens to the characters when they have to leave us for the end of the day as we cry. I'm not going to make you roll because I'm going to punish you DM wise. So you all see Lox pick up this bag, and it's like, oh, it's just a bag. It looks magical or something. And then Lox puts their long arm inside of it, and then you see Lox get sucked inside the bag.
Y'all just, hey, Chum, Gnash, did
And then it
y'all
falls to the ground.
Lox get sucked inside of a bag, or has old Two Swords finally cracked up?
It might
Oh,
be both.
shit.
Did that satchel just eat your friend, Chum? Which is a sentence I never thought I would say.
Can we turn
Yeah.
the bag upside down? Maybe. Maybe
Yeah, do you want to go grab the bag?
I will
Yes,
take
someone come open the bag and let me out. What's the deal?
I want to use my halberd.
Yeah,
long.
yeah. You do how like kind of like get.
Yeah, my halberd's like long. I'm gonna like pick the bag up, sort of with my halberd, and kind of like flip it upside down to like.
Make a dexterity check.
Oh my god!
Oh, no. Don't do this.
That is a 12 dexterity check.
As Gnash is handling the bag, a little bit of your magical halberd, it's so powerful, pokes a hole inside of the bag. It immediately folds in on itself and disappears. Ryan,
Cool.
Your character Lox is you're no longer in hell. That's nice. I think that's nice.
That's a good thing.
Yeah,
That is a good thing. Yeah,
you're standing on a beach that looks to be made of melted blue glass, where the water looks almost bright green. Have you done much traveling to the astral plane in your bounty hunter days?
We broke the
movie
bag.
contact happening right now.
Like, wasn't what we were going for, but nice try, bud.
Oh, no.
So I think
You know, not much.
Okay, yeah, you're not too sure where you are,
Yeah.
but hey, you used to be in hell, and now you're somewhere else. I think we're gonna end a little bit early there, as you see your bounty hunter friend get ripped into the astral plane by a bag of devouring. Which, sometimes things happen this way. Ryan, thank you so much for taking the time. I would love to have Lox back sometime as he battles his way out of the astral plane.
Yes, I would love to try and get myself out of evil satchel.
Oh, no, you're out of
You're
the
out of
satchel.
the satchel. The satchel's destroyed.
Yeah, the satchel was just a doorway, if you will.
Yeah.
I mean, I do have, rope tricks, so we'll see,
Yeah. So yeah, you're a strong, powerful creature. I'm sure you're gonna be fine.
I always forget about rope trick. I always forget until I see it again, and I'm like, why? But again,
Two Swords was like, I was gonna say, well, at least he had the decency to get deaded before I grew to like him. So.
true that.
You're very welcome.
So this is why you pay people to do this stuff.
Yeah, and
I
you
risked
know,
could have
my
been me.
life to get that unicorn, to try and help you get your unicorn, but you're cool with letting me get swallowed up by a bag. It's all good.
No, actually, he's very sad, but he's. Yeah.
but again, I have to say this is one of the best outcomes for the situation.
Yeah, you're free of
Because
hell.
any creature that starts its turn inside the bag is devoured and its body is completely destroyed. So, Lox, you can ride again another day, instead
Well,
of
damn.
you're just teleported somewhere random on the astral plane as opposed to being destroyed.
That is a plus.
That is a plus, yeah.
You're just like a planar shift away, right?
Yeah.
Isn't
Yeah.
that spell is?
Yeah. And there's plenty of denizens of the how you say astral sea that I'm sure would like to help you find where you need to go.
Yeah, you never know. Portals open up all the time. I could fall out of nowhere in 30 eps or so. You never know.
Yeah, you could fall out in the middle of like Eberron or something, and then what?
That's so true. So true.
Get a sweet dragon mark? Who knows?
Yeah. So can you plug your pluggables yet again, Ryan?
Yeah, sure. I am on a little podcast called Torchlit Tavern. You can find us on Twitter, on Facebook, on all your podcast catchers. Types into Google Torchlit Tavern, we come up right away. That is SEO is top notch.
Hell yeah. And you said you have 100 episodes?
Yeah, we've got 100 episodes. We just posted a 100 episode recap as well. That's like a half hour long. So get in there, get caught up, come give us a listen, come hang out.
Hell yeah.
Are
So-
you the DM? Are you a player or what?
I'm a player. I play a character called Roy. He is a very small and kind of stabby rogue warlock.
Hell yeah. I love that.
Excellent.
Cool. How about the rest of you guys?
Find me and Pat on Let's Rewatch podcast other times, and we can talk about movies. I've got a music album out. You can Google my name, Brett Eagleston, on I think all the music services now, and listen to it, or preferably buy it.
It's really good. I listen to it when I do writing. Like I enjoy it a lot. There's like a good, if you like ethereal instrumental, like I enjoy it for doing like work and cleaning and stuff.
Thanks,
I'm gonna have
Pat.
to check some of that out.
Josh.
Is it me?
It is you.
I'm next. Yo, what up? It's me. You can find me anywhere where you can stalk your exes at JOSKETH. I was just trying to see if Brett was on
Gosh,
title.
what if I want to find you somewhere where I can have a healthy and platonic relationship with one of my exes?
Where were you? Same thing.
Oh, okay.
All the same places.
Okay.
It just depends. Listen, it just depends. If you stalk your exes, then you'll find me on those apps. If you have a general, like a good, like friendly relationship with your exes, same apps, except probably LinkedIn, because LinkedIn is only for sexcapades, which I found out on accident.
Who knew?
Who knew? LinkedIn is a hookup app, and I will say this until the end of my days. Brett, I think you're on title, which is really funny because I
should be
Beyonce. And I was like, oh shit, that's why I like immediately went to look.
Yeah, I think I'm on every service.
Hell yeah, that's lit. Okay, cool. Like, oh my god, you're Beyonce touched. That's wow. Yeah. That's you can find me. I'm probably gonna start listing all of the different things I'm on in my Twitter bio, so that it's all in one spot.
Hell yeah. Josh and I are also on a Naruto podcast called Naruto Reviewto. We just launched our Patreon today.
Oh, yeah.
And we are so excited about it. And Gnash, can you see now?
Can I see now?
Yeah, go to patreon.com/Naruto.
I can see.
Yes, I knew it. I just need to figure out how to make that transfer over every single time that I copy it. That's now. See how kind of goofy it is. Boo, boo, boo.
You did it.
I don't know if the rest of you can see, but we just launched today. Patreon.com/Naruto Reviewto. You can we're it looks like we just unlocked our first goal. So we're going to be able to do the people that have watched Naruto will be able to do the spoilers episodes, which should be really fun.
So,
did you guys recorded one of those, right?
We did. We recorded one, and it was really lit. And we accidentally had a therapy moment in it, where I made the other girls cry.
What?
On accident.
Is that true? Wow. When can I listen to it? That's not fair.
Well,
Can you? I mean, it's too hot for Tim, isn't it?
It's too hot for me.
yeah, it's too hot for Tim. It's going to be a minute before you can get to that episode, but it was very funny.
How do I set them as the default tokens for characters?
Set the current tokens.
Oh, wait.
Like, Tim is out here multitasking. He's like plugging Naruto, fixing Vision.
Learning Roll20 with Tim.
There you go. Also, I forgot, I'm at Ryan SCB Santos on Twitter
thank
myself.
Yes. That's also important.
Oh, yeah, we don't use the character journal. All right, so I'm going to have you guys use the character journal, I guess.
Shit. Okay.
Shit.
Well,
Journal?
we don't have to like make the character. We
Yeah, you
just,
don't have to
like,
make the
put it in.
character. Yeah.
Yeah. That'll be easy.
Thank you so much, Dasher Zig, for that help. Anything else you guys want to talk about for a couple more minutes, or we can just,
Yeah, no, I just forgot to bump my Twitter. I threw it in chat because that's the one true currency of the internet, Twitter followers.
Ryan, are you baking anything good? I always lust after your homemade goods.
Not at the moment, but hopefully soon.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
Recently tried my hand at macarons. They're hard.
Oh,
I can
Oh, I
believe
love
that.
them,
They're
so good.
difficult, but we're getting there.
gotta get them all smooth topped.
Yeah, the last time I made them, they all freaking deflated. Bummer.
That sucks.
The filling was ridiculous, though. It was real good. We put it on pancakes instead. It was fantastic.
Nice.
Yeah, it seems like some of those things, if you beef it, it's actually like, okay, now I just have this other thing that's good. It's not
Yeah,
quite-
exactly.
Yeah. Cool. All
There
right.
have been plenty of times where I've made stuff that just looks but ugly. Like all of the flavors were there, but it just didn't look right. You know what I'm saying?
Just like Hamburger Helper.
Yes.
Right.
It doesn't really
flavors are there.
look that great, but it is delicious.
All the flavors are there.
Pat, I had a question for you. What
Okay.
is pirate's milk?
Pirate's
Yes,
milk.
what
is
is Pirate's
cocktail. I was playing around with the other night, and I didn't see if it had existed already. So it is coconut rum, coconut milk, which isn't dairy, like coconut milk and a splash of lime. It actually is very nice, like a dessert drink, end of the night drink type thing.
And
Very
it's coconut
smooth
milk
and-
and not coconut cream, just to confirm.
No, yeah, I use unsweetened coconut milk, like 50-50, and then a splash of lime. It is delightful.
I bet that's
It's
good.
it's refreshing, kind of
there's
very
the tweet
smooth. Yeah,
Yeah, look at Pat's BMI. He's not getting coconut cream.
It's really funny to say that because I kind of came up with it was like I want to have a dessert, but I try not to drink like a bunch of drinks and eat a dessert at the same time. So I was like, ooh, this is kind of like sweet, but I'm kind of cheating, getting both in one thing
Covers
here.
both. There you go.
Yeah, that's smart. I like it.
I'm waiting till it's safe for all the bars to open again so
Yeah.
I can go out. And but I have an idea. I'm going to invite all the people I know in Portland to go on a yar crawl where we all dress up as pirates and go to different bars. That'd be really fun.
Hell
That'd be
yeah.
awesome. Yeah.
We're lucky
Yeah,
that hopefully Boston remains. I'm gonna Google it right now because I'm gonna go. Grabbing beers at an outdoor thing tomorrow with my friend. But if it rains, I'm gonna have to make the choice: do I go inside the restaurant or don't? I'm not comfortable going inside. But Boston's numbers have been so good, but they've been so good because people aren't doing things, but some people are.
Yep.
That's tricky. Florida made it easy for us. They just said, hey, we're just going to spike these numbers real hard, girl.
But I was
Go
gonna say,
home.
throwing that in there. I'm at the Pet Edwards on Twitter. Stay tuned. I have many things. You've heard me talk about Red Opera here. That's in production. We just finished the promo version that we're sending to reviewers. So it's like the introduction in the first chapter. It's utterly gorgeous. Space Tripping 2 is in production with the editors right now.
Yeah.
And I actually wrote a short film that we're doing our second table read tonight. And with some names you might have heard of are in it. So more on that when we get closer to
That's very exciting.
For-
I'm hype about Space Tripping too. I got to
Gracias.
read it
Me
in
too.
advance. It's very good.
Thank you.
No,
Yes,
Nice.
Brett, you were very helpful. Brett was one of my excellent beta readers. So
It's just that our numbers are down so low. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's not fair. Anyways, thank you so much for. Please be safe. Wear a mask. Thank you to everyone who is continuing to protest the continued police brutality. It's really appreciative that you're doing it. But yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Thanks again so much to Ryan for being here.
Hey,
Yes.
thank you.
we must have you back.
Yes,
You are a
definitely.
delight.
Yeah,
Yeah, we got to
Please.
save you. So you can
Part of
come
me is
back.
Would
like,
love to come back.
I would because we want to have more guests, but I haven't been doing it a lot because it's like it's not hard, but it's always like how do you find a way for it to be fun and stuff like that for everyone, or mostly for the guests. I don't really. These guys are going to have fun regardless, but
Yeah. Also a Tuesday at midday is kind of
it's tough.
It's a rough spot.
It's a rough spot. It's a rough spot.
for guests. Yeah.
Exactly. So I figure I just need to ask, but not feel bad if people can't say no because it's tough. But
Yeah, for sure. I'm still not working right now, so I'm open.
I'm open. Call me.
oddly enough, yeah, now is probably easier to get guests due to
Yeah.
everything.
We find another bag later in the forest and next week, and lots falls out of the bag.
Yeah,
bag of
definitely. Yeah, I want to create a table that is where did the guest, like how did the guest disappear? So anything, the bag right here is perfect. The earth opening up, a creature swooping down and flying them away, things all in that nature. Kind of break the fourth wall a little bit because the character players know, like okay, we have to say goodbye and we're not allowed to chase after them. Beautiful.
Two
stuff.
Swords is gonna start handing like have a bunch of red like capes or something, red cloaks, and like hand them to the guests. Like, oh, you're part of us. Here, put on this red cloak.
the red cool. All right, we'll see everyone next week for another Happy Hour. We're streaming Gapcast tonight as normal at 8:30 or so. Goodbye.